Good evening, everybody. Jim and Kathy here in Alder Bay Resort, Port McNeill, British Columbia. Still gorgeous. We just thought we'd jump on here after the hockey game.
How about those Oilers?
Oilers. Great game. We have some new neighbors.
Two new neighbors.
Two new neighbors that are American, so we're just gonna kind of keep it the cheering for the hockey team's a little quiet for a bit. Anyway, Jim wants to talk about his new hat.
Look at this.
Well, it's not even a hat. It's a
head net. I found these.
head net.
I found these in the office. There's no bugs here. We've seen one mosquito in 3 weeks on the island here. That's a nice thing
And
about
no
Vancouver
whales.
Island. There are no whales, but this screen, I figured they only had 2 left, so I got one for me and one for Kathy, and we'll probably need these in the Yukon.
Yukon,
At least
for
that's
sure.
what Ian Brown told me.
Yeah.
Lots of bugs up there, so
Oh, it's got to be awful to
set.
wear. I can't even imagine having to
We're
wear
all
it. It's
set.
like in Africa, right? You need to wear those pith helmets and the screens over them. I think we need to figure something like that out. But anyway,
I got a new shirt too. Elbows up, Canada.
and I'm sure he's going to wear that out for our new neighbors. But whatever, that's fine too. Or
I have some little Canada pins I'm going to give them.
That's good.
They can decoy.
Anyway, we had a really gloomy, overcast day. We hardly left the motorhome. We sat inside the whole day, reading, playing some cards. Took Presley for a walk, a couple of walks, but other than that, we just never really. It just wasn't that nice.
We figured out that we can get the 239 channels that we have at home right here in the motorhome.
Speaking of television.
Yeah, we just about weaned ourselves off of television, and now we've got
We only wanted it for the games.
Everything that we had at home.
We only wanted it for the games, though. We only want it for the games. And once the weather is nice, we're not going to be inside. We're going to be outside, and we're going to, we're enjoying that and looking forward to that. I also wanted to talk about this little blue jay that we've had come visiting us, along with some hummingbirds. I gotta say, we gotta get a hummingbird feeder because they are quite plentiful, which I was surprised at, and I don't know why. I guess because I thought they were more southern island
The blue jay is
birds,
really
but the
pretty.
blue jay is beautiful. Oh my
He's
God,
kind of a black head
navy.
with a really navy.
and when she flies, she just sort of reflects. It's just gorgeous.
I know,
Anyway,
she-
I don't.
if it's really pretty, it's probably
The
male.
male, yeah. Damn those birds. They do that, right? Anyway, whatever.
People too.
He is still beautiful. What else do we
Ocean's
have?
calm.
Ocean's
We're
calm.
looking out at the ocean. I've been watching for whales for ever. Haven't seen
A
them
week
yet.
and a half. They're playing hide and seek on Jim. They know he's looking. They know he's watching for them. But this is Johnson Strait that we're facing, and the highest recording of orcas in the world is found in Johnson Strait during the summer months. Now I know we're not quite into summer, but we're pretty close, and we're going to be on the mainland by then. But the people here have told us that just before we got here, there were a pod of 5s with a new baby that came through here. So we haven't given up hope. We're certainly thinking we're going to, see some.
If you want to see some whales, come back here in July at Alder Bay Resort.
Oh, it's just a great
Port
spot. Oh my
McNeill,
gosh.
British Columbia, on the northern tip of Vancouver Island.
Yeah,
which
it's just before Port Hardy, and it's really awesome, actually. I know I did a sunset thing. I might do another sunset thing tonight because, honest to God, the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen. And I know people might have thought, well, I go to Hawaii, and these are incredible as well. They're just so colorful. What else did we want to talk about tonight before we sign off? Oh, I also want to shout out I want all of our friends to know that my brother's book has been published and it's available to purchase on Amazon or other areas. I don't know. I only looked
I
at.
only shop at one place.
Yeah, which we shouldn't even be shopping at. But anyway, and it's doing really, really well. And it's called, it has a little bit of a controversial title, but it is an amazing, beautiful story.
What's it called?
It's called Kill Pocahontas by Ray Anthony Morris. And it's doing really well. It's flying.
Off the shelves. Google it.
It really is. It's doing really, really well. And I hope everybody gets a chance to have a read of that too. So that'll
We
be...
might even be able to get you an autographed copy. Don't know
Maybe.
for sure, but we'll see.
I don't know. Yeah.
We're going to be there. We're going to be in Edmonton.
And he's anyway trying to move. He's going to be moving back to Victoria anyway. Hopefully by the time we get back or before.
So I think that's enough babbling for tonight, isn't it? Hey, we're shooting for 100 subscribers. Don't know why. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a free tank of gas one day.
The sky is starting to turn a really beautiful lilac over here, so I can't even imagine what it's going to be like once we get over here. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that like button and subscribe.